will now be recorded.
Okay, so far what we talked, we were talking about different fundamentals related to SAP FICO in our overview or demo sessions. From now, we will be starting to understand what exactly is SAP FICO. Before we start understanding FICO, all other parameters, what and all we need to keep in our mind. So we'll try to understand the basic fundamental that we require to become a FICO consultant. First point, we need to make sure we must be familiar with SAP screens. Now we are all talking about SAP FICO, but did everybody see SAP screens before?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, Ajay.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Maybe somebody would have seen, somebody would not have seen. Okay, now let me show you what is exactly SAP screen. Others, all those who are not talking, make sure you will be on mute. Okay. Okay. Now on my desktop, can you see this icon called SAP logon?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is the icon that you will be having on your laptop or on your desktop when you start working on SAP. Maybe you're an end user or you're a consultant, but for both, logon pad will remain the same. Okay. Now you need to double click on it. When you double click on this, you will find different connection details here. Can you find different details here? Different
Yes, sir.
things.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
These are all the connections for you to log into the system. Now let me log into one of the system. Okay, the moment you click on the logon, it will allow you to input your ID password. As every application does, even in SAP, you'll have to log in by entering your user ID and then the password. Let me put my ID and then I'll put my password. This is how you will log into SAP. The moment you log into SAP, you will be able to find something called SAP Easy Access. You can see this heading, right?
Yes, sir.
We will find SAP Easy Access. Now, there is one more thing called as SAP Fiori. Anybody heard something called as SAP Fiori?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if you double click on Fiori, you will get a web browser. This is a web page, right? Browser, like your Microsoft browser, Google browser, whatever it is. Same thing, you need to put your ID password even here, login. These are the screens that we will be using to log into SAP system. Okay, these are all called as Fiori tiles or Fiori applications. You'll find different icons here, right? This is a web-based interface. This is your application-based interface. For you to access with this, like whatever you see this, you must be having this SAP logon pad installed on your laptop or on your desktop. If this is not available, you cannot log into SAP GUI. Whatever you see here, it is called as SAP GUI. Some people will even call it as SAP GUI. To log into this, you must be installed SAP logon pad. On the other side, if you want to log on to SAP using this web page, you don't need to install any logon pad. You don't have to install SAP. All you require is this web page, this URL number, URL link. You see this URL link, right? If I copy this and if I go to this URL link, you can see this URL link,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes.
If you look at this URL link, you copy paste it in any browser, you will be able to log in. As simple as like you're opening www.google.com, youtube.com or any website. It is as simple as that. All you need is laptop or desktop with internet connection. In fact, if you put this link, it will open on your mobile phone also. Got my point?
Got it, sir.
Even on your mobile phone, you can open it. But on mobile phone, you cannot work on it. That's a different story. But you will be using this URL link to access this SAP on any screen, on any web page, provided you have internet connection. Clear these two screens? SAP GUI, SAP Fiori. Understood, right?
Yes, sir.
These are the two things. Next one we need to understand. In the current market, most of the projects are SAP S/4HANA based. Most of you would have heard about SAP S/4HANA, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
SAP HANA or SAP S/4HANA. Most of the projects in the current market are related to SAP S/4HANA. Now, when you're talking about SAP S/4HANA, it is mandatory for us to understand, it is mandatory for us to work on, or for us to be familiar with SAP Fiori. Now, this is your SAP Fiori. Clear?
Yes,
Any
sir.
client who is using SAP now, if they are working on SAP Fiori, sorry, if they are working on SAP S/4HANA application, all the users will be posting or using SAP screens from Fiori, not from the GUI. So it is mandatory for everyone to understand, be familiar with SAP Fiori to be able to be competitive in the market outside. If you say that no, I am not familiar with the Fiori, I am familiar only with the GUI, you may be outdated in the market. Right? Because now everybody wants people who are familiar with what is currently happening in the market. This is the first point. Now in SAP FICO, there are 2 points. When we say there are 2 points, one is SAP end user, another one is SAP consultant. Now, what is the purpose of us to become a user or to become a consultant?
Consultant.
We are all here to become a consultant, not to become a user. Am I correct? This clarity is with everyone, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Right? Because if anybody wants to become a SAP end user, you do not need any training. When I say to become a FICO end user, you do not need any training. There are people who undergo training called I want to learn P2P training, O2C training, XYZ training. If your intention, if your target is to become a user, you do not have to spend even a single rupee to become a user. Straight away, these are all data entry related transaction. All these things for free of cost, you will get it in the YouTube. You don't even have to spend a single rupee to become an end user. All the content is freely available in the YouTube. If you refer to it, more than sufficient to become an end user in any organization. You need a training only to become a consultant, not to become a user. I hope everybody has this clarity, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow there should be no confusion that I was not sure I was planning to become a user. Then there's no point you join the training. You're joining the training to become a consultant, not to become a user. Okay. Now, one more thing that you'll have to understand is something called data flow in SAP FICO. Whatever we talk, we will keep it specific to SAP so that easy for us to understand what we are doing and how we are doing on it. Now here, when we say data flow in SAP FICO, it all begins from business requirement. Based on the business requirement, we will be preparing configuration. After configuration, we will be preparing master data. After master data, we will be preparing transaction data. Based on the master, based on the transaction, we will be generating or looking at different kind of reports. After this, you will be providing support. This is the basic data flow which we all must understand right from day one. So that as we move forward, all these things will get registered in your mind, and then there is no point of any confusion. Now, in this process, do you find configuration anywhere?
Yeah,
A
the
second
second one.
step.
Yes,
Right?
at some step.
And is it only the one step, or there are many things other than configuration?
There are
There are
other
many
things.
things.
Right? There
Many
are
things
many things other
involved
than
in this.
configuration. And is the configuration starting point?
No,
No.
No.
Is the configuration ending point?
no.
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 It is coming somewhere in the middle, right? In between it is coming.
Right, sir.
Yes.
Now here you need to understand one point. Business requirement will be given to us by the client slash user. Am I clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This will be given to us by the client or by the user. Configuration is maintained by consultant. Configuration is maintained by consultant. Again, master data, transaction, all these are by the user. Support is by the consultant. Understood?
Yes.
Sir,
Meaning, even though you know the configuration, even though you practiced a lot of SAP FICO, when you join a company, when you're in any project, without the business requirement, can you do the config?
No.
Not possible.
Without the business requirement, as a consultant, you cannot do the configuration. It is as simple as like you are a driver. If I say that you are a driver, you may be expert in driving, you may be having 50 years of experience in driving. Okay. But when you have a passenger with you, or when you have a customer sitting in your car, can you take the customer wherever you want?
No, sir. Not at
Yes,
all.
no?
no.
No, sir.
No, right? You need to ask the customer, or you need to ask the passenger where they want to go. Am I right?
Yes.
If they say that, okay, I need to go to airport, I need to go to railway station, I need to go to bus stop, whatever it is, you'll have to take them to that particular destination. And you cannot say that, okay, no, I cannot come here, I cannot go there, I do not know the route. Though you are a driver, not necessary you will know every route, correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Though you are a driver, not necessary you will know every route, right? All you need to focus is on the driving. Understood?
Yes.
If you are not aware of the route, but you have different ways to get the route, correct or not?
Right, sir.
If you do not know, sometimes what will happen, your customer will tell you the route, agree? But customer will not drive. Understood?
Yes.
I'll tell go straight, take second left, okay, make a U-turn, all this kind of thing I will tell you. But based on this, I want you to drive. In short, I want you to understand my instruction and then go accordingly. First point. Secondly, if my customer is also not aware, I have different ways, right? I can call my friend, or I can simply put Google map location and all. There are different ways or not for you to reach the destination.
Yes, sir.
Map will only show the route. Map will not drive your car, right?
Yes.
Your friend will tell you the shortcuts or different other landmarks, but your friend will not drive your car. Agree or not?
Agree, sir.
Who need to perform? You have to perform, right? As a consultant, you are exactly doing the driving job here. You need to ensure it is you who need to perform. You will be getting different assistance from different sources. Sometimes your customer, your user, your client only will tell you what they want, how they want and all, they'll only tell you, but they want you to understand what is the requirement and configure according to the requirement. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Alright, now once you have done this, you need to make sure, yes, it is done now. Now you wanted to ensure once the configuration is completed, you'll have to check, you'll have to test whether your config is correctly done or not. How do you check whether your config is correctly done or not? Based on master data, based on the transaction, based on the report. Because client had given the requirement, according to the requirement, you need to ensure master is created, transaction is posted, reports are generated. Please verify. Now your user will verify or user will test, and then they say, yes, it is all working fine. Now, before you do a configuration, there is a user who is giving the requirement. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Before you do the configuration, user is giving the requirement. And after you do the configuration again, user is telling you whether it is correct or not, validating, giving the confirmation, approval, sign off.
Right.
So in short, your configuration is a straightforward or not straightforward?
Not straightforward.
Not straightforward. Before you do the configuration, you have a user involvement. After you do the configuration, again, there is a user involvement. If there is any problem, then there is your involvement, right? You will be providing the support if there is any problem.
Right, sir.
Now, after looking at it, is configuration straightforward, directly to be done, or not straightforward, not to be done directly?
Cannot be done.
Is configuration to be done directly or not to be done directly?
Not.
It is not to be done directly, right? Because before you do any configuration, we need to understand the business process. We need to understand the business requirement. According to the process, according to the requirement, we have to do the system configuration. And doing a config alone is not enough. After configuration, we need to make sure we are in a position to validate whether it is right or wrong. How you will validate whether it is right or wrong? You have three key points to validate. One is master, two is a transaction, three is report, which will tell you whether your config is right or wrong.
Yes, sir.
Meaning, whenever you do any configuration, is it self-explanatory or not, whether you did it right or wrong, provided you understood the business requirement, right?
Right, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Otherwise, what will happen? Assuming that you have a car, you know driving, and currently you're feeling bored. You have a car, you know driving, you have full petrol in your car. There is no problem in the car, and you are full free today, and you don't know what to do. You took the car, you started going for a long drive. Just because you're feeling bored, you took out the car and then you started driving. You went somewhere, but there is no purpose of you, right? There is no purpose for you, why you went there, where you went, why you are going, where you are going. Question mark,
Yes.
right? Because you're just going for a jolly ride. But what if you're going to a movie? What if you're going to attend a function? What if you're going to attend an interview? What if you're going to meet somebody? Now, is this a jolly ride?
No.
No.
Now there is a purpose, right?
Yes, it's a planned.
Now there is a purpose. Now you will be careful or not? Something is running in your mind, right? Okay, I have an appointment at 9 o'clock. Now it's a 7:24. I have only 1.5 hours. You will think accordingly, right?
Right, sir.
Your mind thinks in a different way. You act in a different way, correct or not?
Yes.
This will happen when you know what you're doing. If you do not know what you're doing, you will casually go. You are least bothered how you're dressed up. You are least bothered whether you had breakfast, how long it will take. You're least bothered because there is no purpose registered in your mind, meaning there is no requirement, right? If there is no requirement, it becomes a jolly ride, long ride. When there is a requirement, it is no longer jolly ride, it is no longer long drive, it is with a purpose. You will plan everything according to the purpose. Yes, no?
Yes.
Because you know if you don't meet this, there is a consequence, right? There is a problem.
Yes, Yes, sir.
Now your configuration should be exactly like you're driving. You decide whether you want to go for a casual, jolly, long ride or you want to go with a particular purpose. Like you have an interview, you have an exam, you have a movie, you have a restaurant appointment, or you have a doctor appointment, whatever. There is a difference or not?
Yes, sir.
And that difference is what you have to bring. Don't do casual configuration, don't do casual practice, which will never give you the result. Why we're discussing from the beginning on the day one itself? Because if we take these things casually from the beginning, it becomes casual learning. We are not here for a casual learning, right? Agree?
Agree,
We're
sir.
all here for a serious learning. We need to be serious right from day one. We need to ensure how you need to practice, what you need to practice, where you need to practice, whether it is right, wrong, right from day one. When you have a clarity, for sure, we will not get that mindset on day one. It takes time. It may take 1 day, it may take 10 days, it may take 20 days. That is why you have a first 1 month with us in our hand to get that mindset. So within a month, we will all be tuned in such a way that yes, you are ready for the race. Directly, nobody will start you to run, right? Before you start running, before you start doing anything, you have some rehearsal, you have some mental preparation, right?
Right.
All this preparation is what you need to do so that you will be prepared. You are ready that yes, I know what I am doing, I know how it will be and all. Accordingly, you will have a plan. Accordingly, you will have a strategy. And you all need to have your own plan. You all need to have your own strategy to complete the FICO course in such a way that you will become a consultant. You will be standing confidently in the market to gain the job or to get a job. For that, no other shortcut. You have to, or we have to put collective effort. Okay. So in short, from here, what I want you to do is just remember configuration is not just the consulting task. There are many things before, there are many things after configuration.
Yes.
Before config, after config, there are many things. Why we are writing this point at the beginning is because some of us may be thinking FICO course or FICO meaning is only configuration, right? Not everybody, but some of us may be with that with that mindset.
That's true.
I need to practice configuration. If I know the configuration, I'm a consultant. No, it is not like that. It is not the right information. It is the diversion that you are getting to your mindset that no, if I learn configuration, if I'm good at configuration, I'll become a consultant. It's a big rumor in the market. So don't get into this kind of things. Don't fall for these traps. Okay, this is first point. Second point, you need to understand as a consultant, we will be working in projects. Is this a statement known to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Correct. As a consultant, we will be working in project. Now, anybody who is working in SAP as a consultant, you would have heard these people telling, I am on implementation project, I am on support project, I am currently on bench, right?
Right, sir.
Yes, sir.
People would have told you that I did 3 projects, I did 4 projects. This is my first project. This is my 7th project. This is my 6th project. Anybody heard these points from anyone, anywhere, anytime?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Because as a consultant, we will all be working in different projects. Now, when we know that we are working in project, you need to understand we will be interacting with different business users, right? You will be interacting with a different business user. Now, we also need to understand who are these different business user that we will be interacting with. You may be talking from a basic data entry user, until Chief Financial Officer, understood, right? You may be interacting with a basic data entry user until the Chief Financial Officer, meaning from an entry level user to a top level user in accounting, finance. CFO is the top in accounting. Am I correct or not correct?
Right,
Yes.
sir.
Right? In accounting or in finance, we all call CFO is the top position. You may be talking to a CFO, or you may be in a meeting where you have a CFO part of it. You may be talking to a user who is using basic data entry. Now, a person who is doing the basic data entry can be a fresh pass out, fresher, right?
Right.
Yes, can
Right?
be possible.
Meaning from the basic fresher until to a very well experienced, very qualified professional CFO, you may be talking, you may be interacting as a FICO consultant. When we know that you may have to talk or interact with these kind of a people as a FICO consultant, you have to be smart or not,
Yes, sir. It need to be.
right? You have to be smart. The way you talk to a user, the way you talk to a CFO, the way you talk to a manager, the way you talk to SME subject matter expert, the way you talk to a chartered accountant, the way you talk to a CWA, the way you talk to any other taxation guy, you need to be confident enough. Don't think that I am consultant, I only do the configuration. Nothing doing. Right? You'll have to be competitive enough to handle all this kind of a thing. In fact, you must be aware what and all you will be handling, you will be doing as a consultant when you become a FICO consultant or when you get into a job. If you know all these points right from the beginning, slowly we will inject these points into our mind. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Accordingly, we start thinking, accordingly, we start putting our effort, accordingly, we will be starting to do the practice. Else, what will happen? We will casually do the practice. We will be casually looking at the recording. We will be casually looking at XYZ source document related to config and all. We feel that, yes, I have this material, I have that material. But material is in a document, material is in a video, material is in laptop, not in our mind, right? Right? You'll have to put everything You'll have to put everything into your mind as a concept. The moment you put everything into your mind as a concept, then you're comfortable enough to speak to anyone in any project. This is first point. And here, when you're talking to these many people, it is a two-way communication.
Yes.
When I say it's a two-way communication, something like client is asking information, consultant is providing information. Agree?
Yes.
On the other way around, consultant is asking information, client is providing information, possible or not?
Possible.
Yes. Possible, sir.
Now, as a
Yes,
consultant, you are
possible.
in one position or you are in two positions.
Two-way.
And two position.
As a consultant, you are in two positions, right? Meaning you should be one way or you should be two way,
Two-way.
It should be two way.
right? You'll have to be in a two way, meaning you need to understand if I'm talking to a user, if I'm talking to a business user, if I'm talking to a client, am I confident enough to handle? Similarly, if client is talking to me, am I confident enough to talk to the client, talk to the user? Else what will happen? We all get fear. We all get fear because we do not know what information client will ask. I don't know much. I did not practice this topic. I did not practice that topic. It is exactly same like you're going to the you're going to the examination. Just before going to exam, you don't remember the answer, but you remember all the questions, right? All the topics.
Yes.
Because during your preparation for the examination, what will happen? You see a full textbook, maybe 300-page book, 100-page book, 200-page book. And during your preparation, we don't do anything. Our preparation is just here and there or casual preparation. But when you are about to enter the examination hall, or your exam is going to begin in another 30 minutes, 1 hour, or on the day of your examination, you realize this topic I did not prepare, that topic I did not prepare. All the topics that you strike in your mind that you feel that I did not prepare, you'll be surprised that in the exam, the same questions, whatever you thought that these topic I did not prepare, most of the questions are from the same topic. Anybody faced it?
Yes, sir.
Right? Similarly, even in the project, what will happen when I say that, okay, tomorrow we have a meeting with the client, be prepared. When you start thinking that, no, I don't know this, I don't know that, I don't know what client will ask, we start getting scared, we start getting nervous, correct or not? Many will face this problem. Many, I'm talking those who are working as a consultant, will have this problem because they are not confident, they are not comfortable to talk to the client, to talk to the user because they are not confident on the subject. Reason, they think that this I did not do it. Now, from their point of view, this they did not do it from a point of view or from a configuration point of view. But as a consultant, do you talk about configuration to the user?
No, sir.
No.
As a consultant, we will not talk about configuration to the user. Then there is no point you will be thinking about configuration, you will be worrying about configuration. Yes, no? There's no point you're worrying about configuration, it's of no use. When you're thinking, when you're taking stress, when you're worrying about it, there should be a purpose behind it. There should be a result after you put the effort. Right? Now to the user, it is only the business process discussion. It is only business requirement discussion. For that, you need to be familiar with basic business processes. When we say we should be familiar with basic business processes, you'll have to understand what do you mean by basic business process. Now, if I take any business, if you list or if you take any business, from a business or from a company point of view, most of you would have worked in different companies, right?
Yes.
Now, in your different companies, as a user, from accounting or finance point of view, what and all departments you will find?
Finance,
Payroll.
HR, logistics,
Finance, HR,
logistics.
logistics,
Administration.
sales, something like this, right? But if you specifically look at your friends, if you specifically look at your friend, if you specifically look at your colleagues and all, who are working in the finance domain, who are working in accounting domain, do they say that I am working in finance or they specifically tell what they're doing in finance? Do they tell I'm working in accounting or they specifically tell what they're doing in accounting? You have different teams in your company. If you notice, if you think again,
Yes, sir. There.
right? Now I'm removing it.
They will say the area, not the specific task they are doing. Finance, HR.
Ajay, sir, you are not audible.
Is screen stuck, I guess. The cursor is not moving.
Not here. We cannot hear you, sir.
As if one screen stopped.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Vijay.
All right. So in the finance side, you would have heard people telling that I'm working in P2P domain or I'm working in P2P team or collection department, R2R, something like this. Anything else you heard?
Yes, sir.
People would have
O2C.
told I'm working on taxation,
Yes, sir.
AP,
O2C,
Cash application.
collection or cash applications. What else?
MDM.
MDM,
Billing. Billing.
billing, something like this you would have heard, right? Now, all these are business processes within finance and accounting or not, from a company point of view,
yes.
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
Now, tomorrow, when you become a consultant, you'll have to talk to all this.
Yes.
Tomorrow, when you become a consultant, you'll be talking to all this. You may have to talk to a person working in P2P, you may have to talk to a person working in collection, R2R, taxation, O2C, cash application, MDM, billing, and XYZ. Meaning, as a consultant, are we supposed to be comfortable, confident on all the areas or not?
Yes.
As a
Yes, sir.
consultant, we need to make sure you are comfortable on all the areas to talk. First, forget about configuration. Make sure you're in a position to talk and make sure, yes, I know these things first. Otherwise, people, what they do, if I say that, okay, I have a requirement on taxation, we end up telling, no, I don't know taxation. I'm not good at taxation. The other person did not ask whether you are good at taxation, right?
Yes, sir.
Right? The other person is simply telling, I have a requirement, I have a problem in taxation. You first listen to their problem, listen to the requirement, and then you make a comment. I think this particular case, I think I'll have to check and then come back. But don't tell I don't know this, don't tell I did not work on it. Meaning upfront, don't put a statement, don't pass a statement stating, I am not sure, I don't know, I have no idea, I have no knowledge, no experience. Don't put these negative statements to the other person straightforward. Am I clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Sir.
Because when you say that I do not know, the thought process, logic behind we telling that I do not know, because I don't know the configuration, because I did not do this configuration practice. Am I correct or not?
Yes.
This is what will let us speak or tell. I don't know, I am not sure, I am not strong on this. These points will come because we feel I did not configure this. Meaning, for everything you're thinking or you're connecting it with the configuration, which is wrong. Either directly or indirectly, don't link everything with configuration. First, make sure you're comfortable with the business process. Make sure you can talk, make sure you can at least discuss for a minute. Then you see what it is. Because here it's all about your requirement or business requirement.
Business requirement.
Here it is all about business requirement. If it is all about business requirement, business will tell you what is the requirement, right? In short, client will tell you, user will tell you what is the requirement. Am I right?
Yes.
They
So,
will tell you what is the requirement. You just listen to them. You'll get most of the information from there itself. But straight away, don't come to a conclusion. I don't know this. I did not work on it. Then this is something which is a wrong thought process, wrong approach in our mind. We'll have to eliminate it from the beginning. Okay. Now you have all these points, meaning as a consultant, you need to be confident enough to talk to any user from the accounting and finance. Clear, right?
Yes.
And to talk to any user from the accounting and finance domain or from the department, from the team, make sure you know the basic fundamentals of these points. Enough. Basics are enough because as you gain experience, as you start working on these things, you will improve further. You will elaborate more. You will expand your knowledge. But you cannot think, okay, within 1 month, within 3 months, within 4 months, miracle will happen. right? I will be reaching to a stage where I am the expert in accounting, finance, FICO and all. Not going to happen. All the effort that you are going to put is to ensure you feel confident, you feel comfortable. Understood?
Yes.
Your effort is only to make sure you feel confident, you feel comfortable. That's it. Don't think you will become expert. Don't think you will become master in it. It takes time. It takes years for you to gain that knowledge. It takes years for you to get that confidence. But initially, you need that level of confidence to go to the market, to stand or to get your interview cleared. And when you get a job, you should be comfortable enough, confident enough to manage. All you need to do is be in a position to manage. That's it. If you are able to manage, then only you will become expert. Then only you will gain that confidence, because you need experience it. First, you need experience or not. Unless you get experience, no matter how much I will tell, no matter how much you practice, it will not give much this one. Because whatever practice you do, whatever effort you put in the actual test where you'll have to perform, for sure we will fail, right? Agree? Because at that moment, to be confident, to become strong, it requires a different kind of effort from the beginning. As simple as like you're again writing an exam. No matter how much effort you put, how many times you have written mock exam, mock test and all, every time in the mock test you would have got 100 out of 100, 90 plus, 80 plus. Surprisingly, in the main exam you may fail, or you may get only 50, 60%, not even reaching the expectation. Possible or not?
Possible.
Because there is a variation. Your mind is telling, no, this is something different. That will give you the stress, right? That will give you a pressure. That stress, that pressure will allow you to think slow or not perform the way you are supposed to perform. So all these points you have to start putting your effort from the beginning. I mean to say from day one. When we start working on these things, when we start putting our effort from day one on these areas, the moment you complete your course, the moment you are in the market, there is no point you will be afraid of. There is nothing you say that no, I am scared about it, I don't know. You will not talk about it. You will be confident enough to initiate any discussion with anyone comfortably without any fear. This is what I want everybody to have it. Understood, right?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yes, sir.
And without any compromise on it. When
Yes,
you
sir.
are comfortable at this level, nobody can stop you in the market to get a job or to be confident in the market. You should know what you need to develop, and you have to develop only those skill sets. Don't try to grow everything in your mind. We are all aware time is short. We are also aware our brain is also short, right? Space is also limited,
Yes.
right? It's like you keep injecting everything and then it keeps throwing back. So you inject things into your mind, whatever is required. Inject in such a way that you put something now, the remaining thing you will put later on. So that your mind knows, okay, I got only half now, remaining half is yet to come. So let me keep some space here for me to accommodate later on. Otherwise, you put something today and you think that this is it. You close it. Tomorrow something else will come, and for you to accommodate there is no space. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Meaning when you put at the beginning, you tell your mind, okay, this is only the basic. This is only the half. There is something which is going to come with respect to it, so that you are mentally prepared. Okay, whatever I'm understanding now is only basic. With respect to this, there are different other scenarios which will be done in coming sessions, or as I grow experience, as I do further practice, I will be adding different other scenarios. Then your mind will think that, okay, I think this is another scenario related to this. You will directly think, connect what it is. Else, for every time, you have to look it like a fresher. Don't look it like a fresher to every scenario. Connect it. That is where your experience will have to bring. That is where, as you pass multiple days, you'll have to feel the difference, right?
Yes.
After 3 months also you're looking like today, then there is no difference, there is no improvement, right? You have to feel I'm familiar. You have to feel I think I know this. Not that I don't know, sometime back I did it, but I forgot it. I have to redo it again. Don't do it. It is not something which is casual to say that I think I did it 2 months back. I have to see it again. You're all aware that this is something that you are preparing, you're putting your effort to get a job as soon as possible, right?
Yes, sir.
Or
Yes.
anybody is here to do a degree, diploma, PhD on SAP FICO? Nobody, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Nobody wants to do degree, diploma, PhD in SAP FICO, right? Spending a lot of months or years. You want to get into the job as soon as possible. So don't forget to think. For you not to forget to think, don't load whatever comes in your mind. So be very careful, be very calculative, be conscious, be cautious while you are loading data into your mind with respect to FICO. Only if you are convinced, put that into your mind. If you are not convinced, throw it out, no matter whatever it is. Even though I am telling something, if you are not convinced, don't put it in your mind. Ask me, I'm not clear with it. I'll make you understand one more time with a different other example, because at the end, how comfortable you are with the concept is a matter. If you are not clear with the concept, then there's no point, right? And
Right.
you'll have to start from very basic fundamental. When I say very basic fundamental, that is where you will gain confidence, because most of the problems will have the basic fundamental mistakes only. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
Same is applicable for SAP FICO also. If you are fundamentally strong, all other things you also can learn on your own. Keep one point in your mind. Today you are here to learn what? SAP FICO.
Yes.
We are all here to learn SAP FICO now. One point, let me tell you, on day one itself, whatever we are learning here, whatever we are practicing here, is only to get a confidence, is only to get clarity on SAP FICO. This does not mean whatever I make you understand, whatever I make you practice, whatever you read, whatever you prepare, whatever you practice, is not going to be the same thing that you will be working after getting a job. Is my statement correct or not correct?
Right, sir.
Correct.
Whatever we are learning here is only to get an experience, is only to get a hands-on feel that yes, I think this is how consulting works, this is how I need to think. Only for you to get that hands-on experience, only for you to create or develop that thought process mindset like a consultant we do here. This does not mean whatever we do here, same thing you will do in a project. It is exactly or completely different. But whatever you have to do it is based on whatever you did, the same fundamental, the same logic to be used,
Right.
same fundamental, same logic to be used. But don't think that same thing I will work in a project. It is not. Clear? One thing which I want everybody to keep in your mind. Otherwise, you will be practicing, thinking, assuming I will do same thing in my company. No, strictly no. Nowhere this is going to happen. Everybody clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. But the technique is what you are going to learn. You are going to apply there. That's it. As simple as that. You are learning driving. Most of you would have learned driving, right? Either two-wheeler or four-wheeler.
Yes.
When you learn driving, what will happen? You will be learning driving in an empty road, right?
Yes.
Or you will go to kind of, the layouts where they would have nicely plotted the road. You will go drive there. Or if you don't find that environment, you will try learning either early in the morning or late in the night where traffic is less. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
During your learning, you are not in the actual environment. During your testing, for you to get a license, people will test your skill set, right? Again, it is in a closed environment only,
Right, sir.
right? Now the experience what you get is from your own experience, right? After that, when you go to the road, you will face different scenarios. Agree or not?
Agree, sir. Totally.
True.
Same thing as it is applied in your SAP FICO consulting. Connect it straight away to your learning of driving, maybe two-wheeler, four-wheeler. It is exactly same for SAP FICO. There is no deviation, there is no change. Accordingly, put your effort so that tomorrow you will not think in a different way. Tomorrow you will not be surprised. You are prepared, right? From the beginning, from day one. Okay, there will be different cases, different scenarios. It has to be a continuous learning. Not that within 4 months I can say this topic is done, that topic is done, now FICO is done. It is not done. It's a never ending process. It's a continuous journey. You keep working in a different project, you keep getting different scenario, right? So all you need is to be in a position to talk to the client, get their requirement. If you have a problem, make sure you explain what is the problem, what additional detail you want. If you are able to be competitive, or if you are in a position to communicate properly, it is sufficient. Am I clear or not clear?
Clear for me, sir.
Right? So
Yes,
these
sir.
points, when we keep in our mind from the beginning, the way we think will be tuned. It takes maybe a few days for us to think in a right direction. Then when I show different screens, different points in SAP FICO, everybody will start thinking, connecting in the right direction. Because for the initial few days, or for initial, or in the first 1 week, it may be a little here and there, which is quite common. Because I'm not directly showing any SAP screen. I'm not telling anything that you can by heart, right?
Right.
We are talking in a very generic way. Certain points may be a little tricky to understand, but no other option. We have to keep these points in our mind. No other option, no exceptions, no excuses. If we want to become a consultant, no option. We have to bring certain discipline. We have to keep certain points in our mind. And in the similar way, we need to work. First point. Secondly, all your effort is to manage. Understood, right?
Yes.
All the effort that we are keeping is to manage. Managing meaning you're not expert. Agree?
Yes, sir. That's why you
Yes,
are
sir.
managing.
Managing meaning you're not expert. You will not become expert. Keep that point out of your mind. Don't think that okay, after training I'll become expert pro like this. Nothing will happen. You will be gaining some kind of knowledge, confidence to be able to manage. And when you are in a position where you are in a position to manage, this managing skill set will allow you to gain confidence. Meaning you have to be in a job. You have to be in a job. For you to get a job, you need knowledge to manage. Manage your interviewer, manage your team, manage your basic work after joining a project, after joining a company. That will teach you different things. Next one, what I want you to remember is, if you are working in a project, you'll have to assume that all of us will have to have the same assumption, that we got SAP FICO consultant job. Today is our joining date. Possible?
Possible.
Assume that you got SAP FICO consulting job and today is your joining date. Will you be happy or you will be nervous?
Confident.
Nervous.
For sure, we will
Nervous.
be nervous. Nobody will be happy, right? Happiness until you see the offer letter. Happiness until you hear, congratulations, you got selected. We will release the offer very soon. Submit the document. This will give you happiness. But the moment you say that, okay, now today is your joining date, you will be nervous. Like a school kid going to school, right? Parents will tell, come, go to school, I'll give you chocolate, biscuit and all. Still they'll cry, right?
Right.
They will cry, make noise until the school gate. The moment they enter the gate, they'll not cry anymore. Agree?
Yes.
Right? You will come back home and then you will be thinking, I don't know how much my kid is crying there, but he's enjoying there. That is only the temporary. You think this. If I get a job today and I am joining today in a company as a consultant, am I happy or am I nervous? Majority you will be at a nervous situation or happy situation.
Nervous.
Nervous situation, because when you go to a company, you do not know who and all you need to meet, who and all you need to talk, because this is our first job, right? In consulting of SAP FICO. Though we are experienced but some other domain, but since it is your first SAP FICO consulting job, we have a fear. We don't know what they'll ask us to do. We do not know what project they'll put me. You have so many questions running in your mind because people would have told so many things to you. You would have heard different things from different people, right or wrong.
Right, sir.
Now all these points will be poking your mind in a negative way majority, not in a positive way, because you are hearing more negatives, right? People will also tell you more negatives. My friend he lost a job. I think he's not able to survive. I think he's getting scared. He's now telling why I joined SAP FICO. People will tell you this kind of example. And we also hear only these kind of example, these kind of a people only, meaning you're all surrounded with a lot of negativity. Agree or not?
Great, sir.
Now you need to come out of this situation first. These negative things, negative thoughts, negative people, negative example and all throw out. Because all these are to be done those who do not have the subject knowledge. Agree?
Yes.
If you are confident on the subject, if you are confident on the concept, no matter what it is, you know how to handle it, you know how to manage, and you are confident enough, and you'll be happy. But if this is not the case, you will be nervous. Right? So people will think in such a way that after joining a company, the moment if somebody is calling your name, you'll be scared. I don't know why they are calling me now. What will they ask me? Is it okay that you're afraid or you're getting scared the moment somebody is calling you? It's all fear because of not having a confidence. Agree or not on this subject?
Agree, sir.
Right? So this is all fear because not having the confidence on the subject. Right? These situations is what I want everybody to eliminate, avoid right from the beginning. If you keep these points in your mind from the beginning, you will be confident by the end of your training, or by the time you reached your interview, you will be comfortable. Now, for you to get this assumption happening truly, now one more thing. There is another assumption. We have an interview today. Okay. If you have an interview today, will you be happy? Will you be comfortable? Or will you be again nervous?
Again nervous.
Right? Again nervous. Now, interview you will have now, or interview you will have after maybe 4 months, 5 months, 6 months.
They will consider.
Right? For sure, after your training, probably after completing 4, 5, 6 months. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
For interview, you are feeling nervous. Similarly, for joining, we are feeling nervous. Agree or not? You are nervous here, you are nervous here. After completing a training, to attend the interview, if you are feeling nervous, after clearing interview, to join a company, again you are feeling nervous. then something is missing or not.
Yes.
Got my point? Everybody understood the point here or not?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
This is happening because something is missing. This is happening because something is missing. That something is what? What is that something? It is called as here
Confidence. Subject matter.
Your knowledge.
Knowledge.
confidence, knowledge, whatever. Okay, concept or subject, whatever. There are different reasons for it. Why you are feeling nervous? If you take these assumptions now, you will act in such a way that here nervous will be replaced by comfortable. Right? Instead of feeling nervous, you should feel comfortable, right? Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
You should feel comfortable because you know what is going to happen. You know how you can handle it. Now you want to be in nervous situation or comfortable situation. Let it be for the interview, let it be for the joining. What do you want?
Comfortable.
Comfortable.
Right? All of us for sure wanted to be in a comfortable situation. For that, our effort should be different or our effort should be casual.
Different.
Different.
Right? Our effort should be different, not in middle from the beginning. Agree?
Agree, sir.
Not that I'll put effort differently after 2 months, after 3 months, after completing a course, nothing will happen there. Because if you want to reach it, you need to put a straight line. When I say if you need to put a straight line, from the beginning you have to be careful, right? To draw a straight line.
Yes.
Otherwise, after writing, half line or some line which is zigzag, now I cannot say that I wanted to do a straight line, right? It's gone wrong at the beginning itself.
Yes.
Everybody will see starting point, ending point. In middle, whatever is happening, nobody is bothered. Even in your interview, even in your company. They just want starting, ending point. In between, it's okay. In between, it is okay. Make sure you take care in such a way that you are drawing a straight line. And even before you hold the pen, make sure that your target is to write a straight line so that you will not write left and right. If you want to write left and right, before you come to the actual page, do something, but make sure when you're writing, you always write a straight line. Or towards the end, you will arrive at a place where you can simply write a straight line. If we keep these things in our mind from the beginning, right from day one, easy for all of us to understand in such a way that in the market you stand confident. As per the current market requirement, the way people want you to be confident on the subject, to be able to handle, to be able to manage independently, reason. As a FICO consultant, you are always individual contributor. When I say individual contributor, nobody will work on your behalf. If you are working in BPO, if you are working in kind of this domain, P2P, R2R and all, if somebody is on leave today, his or her work will be shared by their team, right? Correct or not?
Yes.
Correct.
But as a consultant, if you are not there today, nobody will do it. Day after tomorrow, you only have to do it because you are an individual contributor here. The difference you'll have to understand. Don't think don't think both jobs are same. They are not same. There is a difference. There is a lot of difference. If we understand what we do as a consultant, then we start putting effort in the similar line, which will allow us to think and then apply our effort or thought process in the similar line. So that every effort of yours, every thought process or every practice, whatever you do, should help you become a very good FICO consultant in the market tomorrow. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
So considering these points, what we will do, we will be thinking on SAP FICO with the same mindset. Assuming you are a consultant tomorrow, you are attending an interview tomorrow, you are joining a company tomorrow. To do it, whatever you need to hold, you'll have to hold it. Got my point, right? So you should know the checklist, what and all you need to know before you attend an interview confidently. What and all you need to know before you join a company confidently. And then there is no point anybody can create a fear in you. Otherwise, around us there are many people who wants to discourage us, not to encourage. Agree or not?
Agree, sir.
Yes.
Right? And especially we are all here to learn SAP FICO, but I'm telling the majority of the cases in our network, in our circle, in our family, there may be nobody in SAP consulting or in SAP FICO, correct or not? Majority is the same case.
Yes.
Right, sir.
So when you have nobody who is working on SAP FICO, when you have nobody who is working in SAP consulting, for sure you don't have the right direction, right guidance to ask for any help, tips and all.
Right.
And we end up talking to people who are not working in SAP FICO. We end up talking to people who are nowhere connected to SAP. And those advices is what we will take first. You should know who you need to talk, who you need to discuss with respect to SAP FICO, whose advice you should take, whose advice you should not take. Have this clarity first. Blindly don't fall for every rumor that is coming in the air. Understood?
Yes.
If this clarity is not there, we will not become a consultant no matter what effort you put, because you're like a kite in the air. If air is coming, you're flying. If air is not there, you're falling. Right? You should be stable. You should be confident enough to manage everything on your own. You should know what and how you need to manage things. If this is there, it is fine. You'll become a consultant. If it is not there, today somebody will tell it's very simple, you feel happy. Tomorrow another person will tell it's very difficult, you will feel uncomfortable. Day after tomorrow somebody will tell my friend lost job in SAP FICO, you get scared, right? Am I
Yes,
correct or
sir.
not?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. All right, sir.
Now these things should not come into your mind when somebody is telling, when somebody is saying that this happened to them. Why are you bothered about it? Right? You'll have to take things in a different way, in a positive way. The way you're learning, the way you're putting your effort should not allow you to get scared about these things. Right? Meaning not only about doing SAP configuration, you need to know about so many points related to consulting. Before getting a job, how will be the market situation, what problems we all will face. After getting into a company, what problems we all will face. If you know all these things during your learning, you will be familiar with maximum scenarios, right? Tomorrow when you come across this situation, you know how to handle. Agree or not?
Agree, sir.
Right? This is what is your actual SAP FICO learning, not configuration. You're not here with me to do the configuration. I'm not here to teach you the configurations. We are here to become a consultant. We are here to know what we will have to do, how we will have to work like a consultant. Meaning you're all here to know the consulting skill set, to learn the consulting skill set. Agree or not? Not the configurations.
Agree, sir.
Right? Configuration is just a part of it. But there is a lot beyond that, and you all have to put collective effort to achieve all this. Understood, right?
Yes.
Right? Fine
Yes,
then.
sir.
So let me stop this here for today, and then the remaining portion we will discuss in the tomorrow's session. All right.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.